Following skin removal surgery, a 1,000-pound sister's star displays an impressive weight loss. Following skin removal surgery, a 1,000-pound sister's celebrity recently went out to flaunt their remarkable form and weight loss. Each cast member was at a turning point in their life and weight loss pursuits as 1,000-pound sisters Season 7 concluded last month. Initially concentrating on the bariatric experiences of Tammy and Amy Slayton, 1,000-pound sisters later grew to include their siblings, Misty Slayton Wentworth, Chris Combs, and Amanda Halterman. The most notable change has been in Tammy, a big personality who has shed more than 500 pounds in recent years. Tammy has been making serious decisions about her nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle, and it is obviously paying off. She recently posted a carousel of recent pictures on TikTok, and one of them caught Tammy's new figure, making it stand out from the others. Tammy stood with her hands behind her back and in the picture that showed her entire body, wearing a black compression garment. Tammy's significant alteration was clearly visible, and she had completely toned down. Tammy passed a nicotine test to be eligible for skin removal surgery, lost 500 pounds, and reached her doctor's target weight. In 1,000-pound Sisters Season 7, the procedure, which required a group of medical professionals, was a major plot point. Tammy had 15 pounds of skin successfully removed from her face, arms, stomach, and neck. Tammy's life was transformed by the treatment as her confidence and mobility increased. Tammy is pleased with her achievement and development, as evidenced by her whirlpool of selfies and the photo showcasing her smaller frame. Tammy has demonstrated her commitment to leading a more fulfilling and healthful life, and her self-assured post serves as a crucial reminder to her followers that she is doing well. Tammy's outward appearance reflects her inside sense of fulfillment and happiness. Tammy just revealed that she and Andrea Dalton are engaged, and she appears to be happier than ever in her romantic life. In order to have a bright future with Andrea, Tammy is probably maintaining her health and committed to her new lifestyle following weight reduction and skin removal surgery. Tammy doesn't appear to be willing to regress in her efforts to lose weight. Since the skin on her legs and a few other places is still unremoved, Tammy hopes to have additional skin removed. More surgery to help with her mobility is probably in her future, because Tammy complained about it in Season 7, especially because she continues to make progress.
Queen.
Tammy is also aware of the strong support she gets from her family, who have been there for her during her most trying times and struggles with weight reduction. She has a sizable social media fan base, and many of them express their delight at Tammy's most recent full-body photo, highlighting how impressive her weight loss has been.
But
following an unrecognizable photo, supporters of the 1,000-pound sisters come to a sobering realization about Tammy Slayton. Following fresh photos, some fans are beginning to realize how much Tammy Slayton has changed after seeing her lose over 500 pounds on 1,000-pound sisters. Fans were taken aback when Tammy Slayton, the 1,000-pound sisters star, shared new photos that showed how her weight loss and skin removal procedures had changed her appearance from the character they first saw on the program. Since the show's debut on TLC, the reality star has made significant progress, losing nearly 500 pounds during her journey.
But
the star of 1,000 LB Sisters shows a striking metamorphosis. With a strong TikTok post, 1,000 LB Sisters star Tammy Slayton revealed her stunning change, sending shockwaves over social media. She firmly stated that she understood the assignment, while showcasing the entire impact of her drastic weight loss journey. Tammy Slayton, 38, has had a difficult journey since she tipped the scales at 725 pounds. She needed oxygen help to breathe and needed a wheelchair and walker to go about. However, underlying those difficulties lay a great desire that would ultimately motivate her to make a difference in her life. Slayton eventually met the requirements for bariatric surgery in late 2022, following years of medical setbacks and several stays in treatment for food addiction.
But
in a candid interview with People, the celebrity talked about the moment she was finally granted permission to undergo life-altering weight loss surgery. This was a significant turning point in her stunning makeover, which her followers had been eagerly awaiting. She told the newspaper, "I was finally approved for surgery after 6 years and losing over 500 pounds. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. This is the result of a lot of hard work on my part. I believe it was evident from my expression how startled and happy I was right away. She met her future husband, Caleb Willingham, who was also trying to lose weight, in the Windsor Lane Rehabilitation Center that same year. Soon after, Willingham proposed, and the two were married in the same location where they first met in November 2022 in a ceremony presided over by their home care nurse. According to People, Slayton stated in a March 2023 segment of 1000 LB Sisters, "I was just picturing doves and butterflies all around like God had opened up the clouds and let the sunlight in when I saw Caleb at the altar. It was enchanted." Regretfully, Willingham passed away on July 1st, 2023, at the age of 40, from natural causes that were attributed to complications of supermorbid obesity. Slayton told People, "I am heartbroken to share the news of my husband's passing. I adored him, and he was my best buddy. Caleb became my guardian angel when we first met, and he is currently truly keeping watch over me." She faced her concerns head-on and persisted through all the highs and heartbreaking lows. She admitted that the idea of having her skin removed shook her more than anything she had ever experienced, but she prepared herself for the treatment after years of struggling to accomplish her weight loss goal. About the January 2025 procedure, in which over 15 pounds of extra skin was removed off her chin, arms, and lower stomach, she said, "I was really nervous for the skin removal surgery because I was really just kind of afraid of how I'm going to feel looking at myself without the belly there. I was really freaking scared the night before my surgery. Since the entire belly would be cut during the skin removal procedure, I was even more anxious about it than I was during the sleeve gastrectomy procedure," said Slayton, who is currently seeing a woman called Andrea Dalton, based on her Facebook profile. On 1000 LB Sisters, thigh stake surgery was documented, leading to a stirring season finale that astounded her whole family as well as spectators. Additionally, Slayton provided fans with a close-up view of her development and the outcomes of her amazing metamorphosis in a recent TikTok photo carousel that was posted following the show's conclusion. Slayton's whole body is revealed in a sleek, form-fitting black shapewear one-piece in the last slides of the post, which begins with intimate close-ups and has a statement, "I understood the assignment." On the broadcast, Misty, Slayton's older sister, remarked, "Oh my God, she looks great. She weighed 730 pounds when she first started, and we had trouble even getting her to walk to the mailbox. She has now shed 500 pounds. That's a couple, not just one person after all. It is really unbelievable how proud I am of her." Tammy Slayton has rewritten her tale in real time, going from bedridden to walking without assistance, from hardly breathing on her own to standing tall and proud. Additionally, it appears that she is just beginning.
But
Sisters weighing 1,000 pounds as Tammy Slayton celebrates a significant weight loss milestone. She remarks, "So much has changed about me." Tammy Slayton, star of 1000 LB Sisters, offers updates on her relationship, comments on her journey in a new TikTok video, and celebrates progress with a boat day celebration. Tammy Slayton, star of 1000 LB Sisters, just reached a new weight loss milestone. The 38-year-old reality star reflected on her journey since the program began in 2020 in a TikTok video that was released in July 2025. The film included a visual history of her journey and a message for her followers. From her peak weight of 725 pounds, 328 kilograms, Tammy has shed more than 500 pounds, 226 kilograms. After 6 years of being confined to her home, she is now able to participate in daily activities, such as a recent boat outing with friends. On her post, fans left kind comments. Additionally, the video was released soon after Tammy made a covert announcement of her engagement to Andrea earlier this year and revealed her relationship with her longtime girlfriend. At the start of her adventure on 1000 LB Sisters, Tammy Slayton was mostly confined to her house. She was dependent on family members for mobility and everyday living tasks when she weighed 725 pounds at her height. Through their eyes, we saw the gradual process of getting back to the health that Tammy had managed, beginning with her bariatric surgery and ending with medical exams. Tammy uploading photos from a boat trip with friends was a noteworthy highlight of 2025. The straightforward exercise demonstrated her increased agility and general health, which was a big shift from her early days on the show. Tammy shared a TikTok video in July that featured a chronology of her weight reduction images. "This is my thank you for helping me keep going," she captioned the photo. She posted this to express her gratitude to her girlfriend, family, and followers for their years of support. Her efforts were commended by supporters. One remark said, "Tammy's story has had both successes and setbacks during her time on 1000 LB Sisters, but her most recent updates show a continued commitment to her health and personal growth." Tammy Slayton has revealed details regarding her health battle and personal life in 2025. Even the host and listeners were taken aback when Tammy called her girlfriend Andrea her fiancé during a June interview on the Creative Chaos podcast. "Hold on, you said fiancé," the host shot back. During the recording, Tammy flashed her engagement ring and grinned as she confirmed the news. In addition, Tammy said that she and Andrea had been dating for about 3 years, but had kept it a secret until now. "We were able to meet Andrea and catch a glimpse of her in the latest season of 1000 LB Sisters." Tammy attracted notice from her followers when she donned a necklace bearing Andrea's name in one of her TikTok videos. Tammy's journey on the show has encompassed a variety of significant life events, such as having bariatric surgery, losing her spouse, and coming out as pansexual. The latest episode in that saga is her connection with Andrea. A more comprehensive view of Tammy's life has been provided by her social media posts and the show. However, Tammy's development both physically and personally will remain a significant plot point as 1000 LB Sisters moves forward into new seasons. Greetings and welcome to my channel, dear viewers. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Mina. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.